Hello physios, get back to my channel. Today topic is my notes is on carpal tunnel syndrome. Well, going to my topic carpal tunnel syndrome, we'll go for each term. Carpal, it means about a bone. Tunnel, it means underground of passage. Syndrome, it tells about something the characteristic symptoms it has and how can you treat it. Carpal tunnel syndrome. Let's go for definition. This is a syndrome characterized by the compression of median nerve as it passes through the flexor retinaculum. It takes place at wrist joint. And the causes for this syndrome, I have a mnemonic: median trap, M. Mixed edema. Mixed edema is nothing but it is severe to the hypothyroidism and edema premenstrually, diabetes, increasing of sugar levels, idiopathy, it may be unknown cause, acromegaly, it is hormonal disorder, it produces too much growth hormone, and neoplasm. Neoplasm, it is an abnormal growth of tissue and trauma conditions, and RA, rheumatoid arthritis. These are the causes for the carpal tunnel syndrome. When entering to the clinical features, yes, the patient complains pain. The pain will be more at night, so it is nocturnal pain. The patient has numbness, weakness of the muscles, tingling sensation, and there will be a decreased ADLS, daily activities of living system. With what can do with the hands, like we can't do it, like holding, stitching, cooking, those things we can't do it. For that, we have to confirm the carpal tunnel syndrome. We have some special test. Number one, we have Fallon test. You can see here picture. Both the hands are in flexion. The patient is holding the wrist in acute flexion for 60 seconds. Then if the pain is felt, then it is a positive test for Fallon's test. And the pain will be at more thumb, index, middle and lateral half of ring finger. You can see here the nerve gets compressed. It is median nerve. It gets compressed. Next, entering to the next special test is Tinel's test. The patient hand will be at neutral. So, the therapist will tap at the thenar muscles. See, here is tapping at the thenar muscles. The thenar muscles are abductor pollicis brevis, flexor pollicis brevis, and opponent's pollicis. Then the therapist will be the tapping from proximal to the distal aspect. Then the patient complains pain is the positive test. Next, Durkin compression test. Here the pain will be there will be a gentle pressure directly over the tunnel. Then the patient complains pain. So it is a positive test for the carpal tunnel syndrome. Next, reverse Fallon's test. It is an indication for the Indian traditional welcoming namaste to. Welcoming namaste, as it is an Indian traditional where it is a complete extension of wrist at a joint and it holding for 60 seconds. Then the patient complains pain is for positive test for the carpal tunnel syndrome. These are the four special tests to be remembered to confirm the carpal tunnel syndrome: Fallon's test, Tinel's test, Durkin compression test, and reverse Fallon's test. Next, how do you investigate? We can investigate through CT scan. CT scan, it is to if any damage to the bones and other injuries. MRI scan, it is a confirmative test for the MRI. It goes deeply to check any ligaments can be tear up. So these are the both investigations to be checked up. When coming to management conservatively, orally like pyridoxine, vitamin B6, and non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, giving some steroid injections, wrist hand orthosis. We can use wrist splint like cock up splint. When coming to surgically management, we have open release. Open release, the therapist or the surgeon will expose the TCL, transverse carpal ligament. So with that there will be a cutting of the ligament and the pressure will be reduced from the median nerve. Endoscopy, it is a thin tube camera which is attached inside and we can do the surgically. I have a case here. Before that going to case, the patient occupation is the most important to learn in carpal tunnel syndrome. Mostly the carpal tunnel syndrome has for bowlers and chef like cooking, stitching clothes, painters, cobblers, drivers. These persons usually get this carpal tunnel syndrome. More like if they use only the repetitively. And have a case here. 40 years old female complains pain at wrist joint while driving scooty and gets skid. Detailed assessment and PD management. Yes. If you become a good therapist, you will get a patient, how you will be talking to them. Yes, firstly ask the name, gender, age, occupation, address where he or she will be living. Chief complaints, most important, the pain will be at night, nocturnal pain, tingling sensation, numbness, unable to stitch the clothes. If the occupation is tailor, unable to stitch the clothes. Then present history, how it happened or how the patient is coming, the date of injury, when it has happened. Since 10 days ago I got injured by driving scooty, get skid off, then I went to the hospital with a POP and now I have a POP cast. I am getting more pain. Next, pain history. Pain history, we will learn about mostly the side headings of site, at wrist joint, side, left or right hand. Type of pain, it may be morely burning pain, 24 hours pattern, nocturnal pain, mostly at night time. Aggravating and relieving factors. Aggravating means at what time, at what work the pain is more by doing work. Relieving at rest. I have a intensity, it has grades 0 to 10 grades. We used to show the grade to the patient and tell about how much you are feeling the pain from 0 to 10. From 0 to 5 it is MMT test. If the patient shows from 5 to 10 grade, we should have some resisted isometrics. Then past history, if the patient has any past history when comparing to this similarly joint at wrist joint, if S, no. Surgical history, nothing. If S, what happened, what surgery did he or she has happened. If no, no. Medical history, did he or she taken any medical history like inflammatory or pain, anti-inflammatory or pain relievers such as aspirin, ibuprofen. Next, family history. Do they have any from father side or mother side genetically or she acquired? Personal history like he or she is taking alcohol, drugs. Sleeping pattern is the most important. Sleeping time up to 8 hours or 10 hours. Drugs, like smoking, these are most important. These are the personal history to be taken off from the patient. Then socioeconomic history, whether the person is good or fair in economical point of view. Then objective assessment. On observation, we should observe generally and locally. What comes under generally? Body build, ectomorphic, endomorphic, mesomorphic, any deformities to the wrist joint, claw hand in that way? No. Any deformity might be. Any assisted devices? And locally, coming to point of, if there is any redness, warmth, swelling, and any skin changes, it means trophic changes. It may be a scaly skin. On palpation, it may be an edema. What is edema? Edema is nothing but an acquired interstitial fluid. Edema, it may be non-pitting or pitting. Spasm, it is an involuntary muscle contraction. Yes or no at wrist joint, we should palpate it. And tenderness, it has 4 grades. Like it's strong and it has 4 grades. Tenderness, it has first grade is pain, next grade 2 is pain and winces, third grade is winces, and the patient withdrawals his has because he has more pain. And the grade 4, he can't be touched that joint only. The patient is unable to touch it. No, you should not supposed to touch my hand. It means the patient has more pain. It is grade 4. If it is mild, grade 1 or grade 2, you can take it is. And temperature, normally it is 37 degrees centigrade, in Fahrenheit 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. On examination, MMT. We have MMT for 4 grades. For grade 1 and grade 2, strong and painless. It is nothing a bother. Strong and painless, it is nothing about, not a problem. Grade 2, strong and painful. Painful, yes, it may be lesion to the muscle or tendon. Grade 3, weak and painless. It may be a disorder of nervous system. Grade 4, weak and painful. Yes, weak and painful. It might be a fracture. Then range of motion, we can confirm by goniometry. Yes, goniometry, taking both hands, affected hand and unaffected hand, right hand, left hand, taking with an active range of motion and passive range of motion. How much the degree varies. Wrist flexion, wrist extension, should take both proximally and distally also. Next, special test. We have special tests for now. Phalen's test, reverse Phalen's test, Teniel's test, and Durkin competition test. Next, if we go to investigations, we have CT scan, MRI scan. As I said previous slide, problems list is pain, unable to do the work, numbness, and short-term goals, it is to reduce the pain, and long-term goals, decrease in the weakness and increase the range of motion, and the patient should get back to the normal ADLs. And the main thing is used to, the patient should get more confident that I will be back to my position. I will get good back to my position, that he should have self-confident. Next, PT management. PT management, what the physiotherapy will do for the carpal tunnel syndrome. Yes, we can do ultrasound, which is most, as it occurs to the carpal bones or by the compression of median nerve, the ultrasound is faster to heal the bone. And if it is acute or chronic, right, we have acute pain and chronic pain. If it is having acute pain, The frequency, it should be at 3 hertz, duration 2 to 3 minutes, intensity 0.25 to 0.5 watt per centimeter square. If it is chronic pain, intensity 0.8 watt per centimeter square and duration 4 to 5 minutes, frequency 1 hertz. If you select the cryotherapy, we have cryotherapy many techniques like towel and vapor cool and sprays, ice massage, ice bath, ice towel. Yes, remember, yes, for that how much you keep the duration. It is cryotherapy, it is to reduce the pain and inflammation. And we have tense, high tense or low tense. High tense is for acute conditions. If you set high tense now, what will be the value for frequency? It is 100 to 150 hertz, duration 6 to 8 minutes, intensity 15 to 30 minutes. Chronic, it will be low tense, frequency 1 to 5 hertz, duration 12 to 14 minutes, intensity greater than 30 milliampere. Then home program. All the time the patient can't be with the therapist can't be with the patient. So at home, what he will do the exercises, like he can do squeeze ball and sponge, pressing the sponge ball, and he asking the patient to open the key and lock and unlock, and asking the patient to mix the floor. And we can do mild stretchings at home and therabands. And the patient can also do the median nerve gliding progression. Median nerve gliding progression is nothing but going to the wall and placing the palm on the hand away from the face and going from 2 o'clock to 6 o'clock, like rotating your hand. And some progressions like you need to do neck side bending. This is a progression of median nerve gliding progression. And you can do the fist tendon glide, like holding a pen, holding and grasping sometime, like fist tendon gliding. After some week, we can do the further isometrics and strengthening exercises, like having from half kg or 1 kg weight, therabands, dumbbells. These are the programs we can do at home also. And do's and don'ts. What you do is do's, like take a break while writing or cooking, and applying. We can take, the pain will be more at night time, no, better to take a wrist splint, or while driving you can have the brace also. And don't is much important, like what you can't do the with this pain, with this carpal tunnel syndrome. You should not sleep on the affected limb, don't carry the weight, don't use shake hands. And these are the things to be remembered much more. I think this is my notes. You can able to understand my notes, and if you like it, subscribe and share further. And any queries, comment in my channel. Thanking you. Before I think I forgot one to tell. Ask the patient to review after come back after 10 days also. Say to them in that way, you come after 10 days, do home program regularly, then you come back to my clinic after 1 week or 10 days. This is important to say. And thanking you. This is my notes.